Right now, I'm standing in front of the biggest emergency health response center of Kabul, and it is right here. It is the emergency surgical center for war victims. And let me tell you, from yesterday bombings, majority of the casualties, majority of the injured people, they were brought here for medical treatment, and right now they are being treated inside the compound. We deliberately did not go inside because right now the situation is the situation is quite fragile for the presence of any media personnel inside. So just to be staying at a safer side, we are reporting this from outside the hospital gate. As far as the security of the city is concerned, yes, as the death toll rises to 103 civilians, and death toll of US Marines is still at 13 because DOD and Pentagon are determining the final figure from the yesterday's deadly twin blast. And unless the final findings they are revealed in front of the to the masses, and the information and investigations results are shared with the Taliban as well, the security within the city, it seems tranquil to some extent, because yes, the city is mourning because it was another deadliest day for the Kabulites, but the people of Afghanistan are resilient. The resilience of the Afghan people cannot be it's unmatchable. It's totally undeterred. So I can see many people right here in front of me. They are visiting restaurants, they are visiting their shops are open. The place where I'm standing right now, it is exactly one of the main business hub streets, Kuche Gulfaroshi Shahreno, and it is as vibrant as it is as it can be as compared to any other normal day in Kabul. So thank goodness the security situation within the city is good. As far as the evacuation is concerned, yes.
Right, Sumaira, we are hearing reports of a cash drought because of banks remaining mostly closed, and the World Health Organization has also said they are fast running out of medical supplies. Can you please share with us how concerning is the situation?
Yes, as I said, that we are standing in front of the biggest emergency health unit of Kabul. We had this information. Yes, WHO is right. The medical supplies, they're running short of medical supplies. They did not run out, but the situation can go up to the direst levels of the commodities shortage. So right now, the Pakistan's embassy and other embassies, the Qataris, more specifically, they are. The efforts are appreciable. This in contact with the World Food Project country director back in Pakistan and in Afghanistan to discuss this unforeseen food crisis and these health supplies crisis. So just to tackle it, the leaders and the ambassadors and the envoys who are present in the city right now, they are calling upon all the world leaders to spare some time from war discussion and pay some heed towards that humanitarian crisis that is fast approaching Afghanistan.